in communication with Southern California. Channel 9 Public Affairs presents the show where kids tell it like it is. Teen Talk.
Good morning and welcome to Teen Talk. There's probably no night in the life of a teenager quite like it. It's a night you'll remember for the rest of your life. And whether you're with the date of your dreams or the nerd of your nightmares, prom night will remain a cherished memory. I'm Joseph Feinstein, and today on Teen Talk, we've invited a panel of young people who are in the throes of that big night, their prom. Welcome, panel. Welcome to Teen Talk. What are you doing to prepare yourself or get prepared for this night of nights, your prom? Rechna, what are you doing?
Looking for dresses and getting prepared for my limo.
Your limos. How many limos are you going to have, my dear?
Just one.
Just one.
Just one.
But that's a night to... have you ever been in a limo before?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
They're so big.
I know.
There's so much room in there. You know, you can pile in about 75 people in there.
Six.
They're going to be a select 6 in yours.
Right.
Okay, dresses and limos. That's
Right.
a nice thing. Montai, what are you preparing for?
Well, actually, I'm very lucky because I have my mom and my sister who are watching over me like crazy. My sister
Are
went...
they coming with you on the prom?
No.
Oh, okay. You got me worried there for a minute. Go ahead.
But my sister who went to the prom and at the same high school before is telling me a few hints. And as for clothes, my mom sews like crazy. So I should have something really nice to wear. And I've got to think about inviting somebody and transportation. It should be a whole lot to consider real soon.
Don't forget the flowers.
Yeah.
You got to buy her flowers
That
for the
too.
wrist, for the chest, for the head. You know, all over it, out of each ear and stuff like that. She's got to have a lot of flowers. Melissa, what are you doing to prepare yourself for the prom?
Just getting an idea of what kind of dress I wanna buy, and just an idea of color. You know, there's a lot that goes into it.
How much do you think you're going to spend on that dress?
Well, I'm planning on either borrowing a dress or having someone make it for me, because it seems pretty outrageous to go and spend hundreds of dollars on a dress when you could just borrow someone else's that no one else has seen anyway.
It's only going to be for the one night, and you're absolutely right. I was reading an article about, you know, preparing your dresses and making a dress or stuff like that, and it would be a wise idea because it's only one night. Now, we have one side of our panel is planning to go to the prom, and my left side of the panel, they've already been to a prom. We brought them here for experience purposes to find out what took place. What took place at your prom, Anastasia?
Well, I've been to 3 proms.
Well, two for you.
Which one did you have in mind?
Anyone that you want to talk about.
Anyone. Well, I didn't stay at the prom very long, which is one thing that one mistake I probably made was a lot of people have a habit of going to make an appearance, taking their picture, and then leaving.
Right.
And I think it would have been better if maybe I had stayed for a little longer than I did.
20 minutes.
Yeah, so...
Well, how much did the dress cost you, for instance?
Well, the first...
Was
the
it
first
3
2
different
times-
dresses?
Yeah, I did buy 3 different dresses, and I
Oh.
wish that I had borrowed like these other people. The last one I got at a secondhand store, so it was $40, so that was kind of a relief. But the other 2, one was I think $80, and one was $110, and that's pretty good compared.
Maybe you can lend one to Melissa. Lend one to Rechner, and they've got it made. Does your girlfriend need one time? You could be a real sport about it that way. Tom, what about you? How much did your prom run a big problem for you?
No, it wasn't that much of a problem. It was fun. I just drove myself to the place, and we all carpooled. We didn't get a limousine.
Did you remember to pick up your girlfriend?
Actually, that was kind of a different experience. I was late. She had to drive herself to the meeting point in a friend's house. We all went from there.
I see.
We didn't bother with a limo. It was our junior prom. All of us were juniors at the time. It's a junior-senior prom. This time we're going to be seniors, so we'll probably go all out again.
Oh, I see.
This time.
So you are going to another prom this June. Is your next prom?
Yes.
Coming up.
Coming up.
Oh, wow.
This is the senior. It's combined, junior, senior.
Will it be anything big, different than the first one?
Oh yeah. I mean, my mind will be in it more. Like I'll go a little more all out for this one.
What does
Last
that mean?
one. Limousine.
You may borrow your limo. Who knows? Yeah.
And it's last one. It was fun during the prom. I mean, instead of like Anastasia, we didn't just go there and leave, because the organizer of it, they had it. It was like poker night. It was last chance or something, and it was all these poker tables, crap tables, roulette
That's a
wheel.
different kind of program for
And
the prom.
we all stayed around. I stayed
Really?
around to last. There were a bunch of prizes at the end. We all wanted to
I
win.
can see everybody gambling their heads off at something like this. You know, one person said that it made 12 years worth of school worth it. It made 12 years of school worth it. Was it worth it for you, Marcelo, the prom?
It was worth it, but like with my friends, like since I was going there again, it was more like for the fun of it, you know.
Where was there?
And it was in Brazil.
In
like,
Brazil?
Yeah.
Oh, you're from Brazil?
Yeah.
So you went to the prom in Brazil?
Yeah, like cause we studied in an American overseas school, so like we went with my friends, like we had to go out pick up the girlfriend the day.
Flowers?
No, I forgot that.
No, you forgot the flowers. Oh, it's a boom on your head.
Yeah, it was in such a.
Limo? Did they have a limo or
No,
did
I
you go
drove by
Bruno?
myself. I drove by myself.
Okay, all right.
And,
Yeah.
like, we got there, like we had a lot of fun with my friends. They had a live band, and like, we had a after prom. That's it. Like, we enjoyed the fun of it.
Well, we're going to enjoy the fun of it some more, but we have to take a commercial break right now. As you can tell, the one simple prom has become an elaborate and expensive affair. When we come back, I want to ask you how in the world you're paying for all this, and if you'd be in favor of setting strict limits on the costs of prom night. Don't go away. We'll be right back. The costs of a prom are enormous. Gowns, tuxedos, bids for the event, flowers, limousines, the party afterwards. I guess it's not surprising there's a movement afoot to limit the expenditures you can make because some students just can't afford to attend. Panel, how are you paying for all of these costs? Rachna, how did you pay for some of this stuff that you bought?
Well, I'm sharing the limo with 2 other couples.
Okay,
so,
that cuts that in thirds. Go
right.
ahead.
And my mom's making my dress,
That cuts that a little bit. Go ahead.
and the prom ticket I'll be paying for.
You will pay for that? How much is that?
$85 for a couple.
What do you get for $85?
Just you go into the hotel and dinner, and
Well, there is dinner.
I think so.
Well, $85 for dinner is not so bad with the hotel and
No.
dinner and anything else like that. You were on the prom, right? What did you have to buy for your prom, Carrie?
Okay, my mom's boyfriend, he supplied the limo, so we didn't have to pay anything.
No limo. She's doing it much better than you, Rachna. Go ahead.
I think all I had to buy was a boutonniere.
A boutonniere? $2.37 or something? What about your dress?
Okay, I bought my jewelry.
You bought
for
your jewelry.
prom, so it's at about 20 to 30.
Did you go to have your hair done?
No.
You didn't?
Well, okay. The day
No
of the prom,
hairdresser would touch you or anything like
the
that?
day of the prom, we went to this hairdresser, and I came out and I started crying because I didn't like it, so I had to tear it down. And my mom redid it, and that's about it. That's all we paid.
What about the dress?
My mom paid for that.
Your mom paid for that. Well, I'm talking about all the expenses. Do you remember how much the dress cost?
About $40.
$40. Okay, that's not too bad. Well, there are places where you can buy secondhand dresses. There are places where you can, get dresses that are on sale. They do have dresses on sale, usually in October, November for May. You see, they'll put the dresses on sale, and you can pick up something nice.
But usually dresses that are on sale that early, there are at least 20 to 30 other dresses just exactly like them. Who wants a dress just like somebody else's?
Well, I know the feeling. I mean, I don't know the feeling. I mean, I've been told. My wife tells me about some of that stuff all the time. When she was wearing a dress that was exactly like someone else's when we were on a cruise one time, and she was really mortified, you know, and I don't understand that. It's nice. I love the dress she was wearing, and I love the same dress on the other person, too. They both look wonderful for that night. Gentlemen, how much money are we talking about? Tom, how much money are we talking about?
Well, see, last year I didn't spend too much. I didn't go with the limo. I didn't. I don't really know how much the tickets were.
Did you add it up at all?
I was figuring about this year I'd go more with a limousine and dinner and everything, come out to probably around $300.
$300.
Is a limo.
300.
That's her limo.
How many did you go with? Some people also.
No, I'm going with people. That's why.
It's 300.
No, it's 100 with people. 110 with people.
Okay, yeah.
If
So
it's dogs and cats, it's only 80 cents. What about you, Monty? What are you expecting to spend?
Well, with the transportation, the price of the tickets, and afterwards for the after prom, I'd say around $200 about.
Well, one of the members of our board, the president of our Board of Education, is Roberta Weintraub, and she feels very strongly about a lot of kids who don't have $100 or $200 or $300 to buy all this stuff. And that maybe we ought to really limit where you can have a prom. For instance, if the prom is held in the school gym, there's not going to be a cost for a hotel.
No,
and if
not.
McDonald's is catering it, it's only going to be $2.75 a person kind of thing. All the hamburgers you can eat, you know, that kind of thing. But no, I'm really making fun. But the fact is, we can reduce the costs. Should we reduce the costs? Should we? Yeah, Mary?
I think you should,
Why?
because a lot of people cannot afford it. It's really expensive to go to prom.
I know.
I think it was $91 per couple. And, you know, you have to be seated. You can't sit anywhere you want to sit. You have to order with your friends, and I don't think that's fair. And just, as you go in there, and the dance floor is really small, usually. And
No bigger than last night.
and it's not really what I thought it would be. I guess
really?
because a lot of people I didn't know. Well, he had fun, so.
Well, sure, he always has fun. Well, yeah, go ahead,
Like,
Marcelo.
I don't think like everybody would want to make a prom in the high school, like in school. That wouldn't be
Want to
like
get away.
No one would come.
No one would come, huh?
It
yeah.
wouldn't be all that special. It'd just be like any other school dance.
Right.
Even with the decorations and
Even
so
the
on.
decorations.
Even when
That's the fun
yeah.
of it, is going somewhere else.
It's, yeah.
So how do we get this price down a little bit? How do we make things happen, a nice party happen, and yet at the same time not spend a fortune? Anastasia, you're an expert on economics. What do we do?
Well, that's a good one. I definitely agree with what they were saying about having it in the gym isn't going to be anything. They could cut out dinner because most of the people don't end up eating the dinner anyway. And if they cut that out, that would probably be a large chunk of it. They don't necessarily have to get maybe such an extravagant place as they have been. The hotels that I've gone to have been very, very extravagant. And if they maybe went to one that was a little less, it would reduce the cost.
Yeah, they could use the Fleabag Motel somewhere in Pacoima or something. I don't know, whatever. But you know, there's all kinds of places that could be used. You're right. These are good things. Would you support the prom, making the prom less costly? Monty, would you?
I think I would, so long as the students were active within it, not just leaving it maybe to the school board. Like, say, leaving part of it to the senior council for more fundraisers or something that the students could do to reduce the cost for themselves.
Yeah.
Okay. You would support that, Rachna?
I would.
Really?
Because I think it's better, because if you just go to some small hotel, then I think you won't get a lot of people going. But if you do more senior things, you know, like raise money for it, it would help.
That might be a nice way. Raising money. Raising money is what we're about with a commercial break, too. That's what we have to do now. With all the time and money invested in prom night, teens look at it as one of the most important evenings of their lives. But does that also mean they will do things they normally wouldn't? We'll talk about what goes on behind those closed prom doors when we come right back. And you stay right where you are. Welcome back. One person summed up the prom by saying, "The last time I saw such a conservative look by teens was when the bottom dropped out of the stock market." But behind that mature appearance may be some less than mature intentions. You know, some people say a prom is just another excuse to have an expensive lead up to drinking, carousing, and ultimately sex. Panel, what do you say about that? Anastasia?
I agree. I definitely agree. I know that almost everybody at my prom was drunk at least, and I know that the person that I went with, I didn't know it at the time, but ultimately I found out a couple weeks later that he was on cocaine at the time, and that a lot of people were in the bathroom doing that the whole time. And so I know that there's a lot of that. Most people drink, and a lot of people take limos. That's not to say that people take limos just so that they can drink. You know, it's a special thing. I don't drink, and I didn't drink at my prom, and I took a limo. But I know a lot of people take limos so that they're not driving, which is a positive thing, because I don't think it would stop them from drinking anyway.
Well, in New York at the time that I was going to my prom, drinking was permitted, and it was just one of those things. I mean, we did drink. We had a couple of drinks. I mean, I can remember that we weren't intending to get flattened out or to pass out or to get drunk for the sake of getting drunk. Why do you think so many kids use this prom as an excuse for getting so loaded?
Well, it's supposed to be the last night, you know, that they're going to have their senior year, but I think one thing that you kind of have to keep in mind also is that the people who are going to be doing this at the prom don't need the prom as an excuse to do this. They can do it, they'll do it anywhere else too. And someone who's going to have sex on the night of their prom, I don't think it would stop them at another time. And someone who's responsible enough not to do these things that you're talking about is not going to do them at the prom anyway.
Marcelo, Brazil is known to have partying and to really celebrate and enjoy themselves. Is this one of the things that was going on down there?
No, our prom, since our school was small, like 250 in our high school, we knew everybody else. So everybody wanted to have fun, not like to get wasted. So it was more like for the fun of it, just to enjoy it. See the other guys leave, their class, that's it.
Okay. Carrie, did people use the night you went on your prom? Were they drinking and drugging themselves?
No, not the crowd that I was with, because they're mostly into sports, and sports are not, sport players are not supposed to be.
They're not supposed to. Yeah, we've heard a couple of rumors about some people that do, though.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Also, it'd be pretty hard because it's pretty hard to drink because it's at a school function. And maybe after, that's when it happens. But
well, a lot of kids like to defy the authorities. Just because it's a school function, they're going to try and sneak in the bottle in their pocket or whatever and take some extra nips on the bottle or take some pills. Nobody can control the pills that a person takes. Tom, did you see that at all when you went to your junior prom?
Yeah, well, Carrie's absolutely right. It is a school function, and it is extremely risky.
Yeah.
If you want to bring a little flask or something, you're risking any kind of suspension, expulsion, or any.
I know. That doesn't seem worth it, does it?
It doesn't. Even if you're any kind of intoxication before you go. Not if you have it on you, but if you have it in you, same thing can happen. So that's why nothing happens really at the prom. It's more after.
More after, yeah, always
That's
after.
how I always saw that.
Any thoughts about this, my future prom goers?
Well, I know a couple people have come to me and said, yeah, well, I can't share your limo because, well, I'm planning to stay there. Why? Well, they want the room. I mean, I don't see how it would be any different any other night, but They
will,
want
will
it. So
parents know about the kids that are going to be staying at the hotel and keeping a room and stuff?
I have no idea. My guess is not.
Uh-huh.
I don't think so. I don't know anyone who'd go up to their parents and say, "Hey, Mom, Dad, I'm staying the night with my girlfriend, okay?" I mean,
No, I'm staying the night at the hotel
Right,
with
with
my
my-
boyfriend, right.
or, yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know anyone who would do that,
Uh-huh.
but I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
and I know a lot of people are planning to drink and do drugs, and I'm like, well, you stay in your corner, I'll stay in mine, and we'll be happy.
I guess so. I guess that's the way it must be.
Yeah.
You want to say anything, Melissa?
Just that my image or what I expect of the prom hasn't changed. I mean, a lot of things come with the prom, expenses and drinking and possibly sex. And I'm not saying that that's what I'm looking forward to or anything, but I'm aware of it, and I guess it's just something up to each individual person and how they handle their friends and things.
For
like
me,
that.
it was just a going out and spending it with all those nice people who were my friends at school, and going out with my favorite girl. I was dating this girl for a couple of years, so I really cared about her. And it wasn't a matter of getting drunk. It was just a matter of really having a wonderful night out. I felt so old. That's what I especially. What about you? What about you? What are you looking forward to most of all, Melissa?
Spending the time with my friends, just being able to go out and have fun, not having to worry about a curfew or just a certain way to act or seeing certain people or anything like that. Expenses haven't really hit me so much yet. I'm just thinking of the fun and the time.
Well, I'm thinking of fun and time too, but we got to take a commercial break. We'll be back with some final thoughts in just a moment. I can still remember my own prom. I was seeing a girl named Phyllis, and we went to the Copacabana in New York to see Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis. The minimum and cover charge was $10 a person, and we sat near the kitchen, but it was worth it. I felt so big, so important, and so much older. I cheer the prom as one more important teen rite of passage, and I send along my wishes to all prom goers to have as wonderful a night as I had. A night free from drinking and driving and drugs. In that way, everyone can have a lovely night to remember. For Teen Talk, this is Joseph Feinstein saying we'll see you very soon.